Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. After your awesome reception of my question on my last Gravedigger video, I'm going to be doing my best to bring you guys some more YouTube content. Apparently you guys just want the information, and how I present it you guys like, which is awesome. That's always what I'm trying to do. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Rat King, the brand new assault rifle that I believe is the real story from this Gravedigger update. It's a hard-hitting, slow-firing, pretty damn accurate weapon that brings a lot of different things to the game. It's comparable to a few weapons, mainly the Hydra, the Hammer Crush, and possibly the Super Shredder. It's almost like a reverse Super Shredder. So we're going to be checking all of that out this video. I also want to tell you guys that I have big news, I mean huge news coming up, and I'll tell you guys about that very soon as I know I'm allowed to. And lastly, I definitely found the meta for this weapon. It's actually one of the best that I've ever used for this particular kind of thing, and we'll talk about that later. But first, let's take a look at the Rat King, what roles you should put on it, what character you should use, and some tips and tricks along the way. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's check it out. Let it be known that I hate the Hydra. I never got it when it first came around. When it hit the event store, when that was first introduced, I still didn't get it. And I finally got it when it was released the third time and never leveled it up. I hate how the gun shoots. I don't like the split fire on it. I don't like the short range at 3500. I don't like the damage. I don't like the small magazine size. I am not a fan of this gun. So you would think that I do not like the Rat King either, but contrary to popular belief, they are not exactly the same. There's only one issue. The Hydra might be better, and it really pains me to say because I really dislike this gun, but in all actuality, the Rat King is super slow, and the Hydra might just outclass it in a lot of scenarios. But there is one thing that the Rat King does over the Hydra every single time, and that is damage per shot, hitting up to almost 425,000 damage a bullet in an entire fully perked up team ready to go all over level 100. It hits hard. So let's take a quick look at the Rat King, not the Hydra, and exactly why you should perk it up this way, because you're only trying to do one thing. That one thing, you may ask, is each bullet hit as hard as it possibly can. Now, on my Rat King, I have magazine size. I actually suggest against that. I just don't want to spend 1,000 reperk because it works fine. But if you want to min-max this gun, definitely go reload speed, because we'll talk about that in a second. Also, I accidentally made mine Brightcore. I wouldn't really suggest that because, once again, you're trying to get each bullet to hit as hard as it possibly can, as fast as you can. By doing so, you should definitely run this gun crit damage, crit chance, and run it on Rio. This gun with a small magazine size is made for Rio. She has an innate ability to crit after a reload, and with the small magazine size and her faster reload speed, you will constantly be critting, especially with the 38 base percent, as long as you roll the gun similar to this. I would put it physical or energy. I would not put an element on this. It's not really an all-purpose gun. You're going to use it in certain scenarios, even if that. That's the problem with this gun, is that it doesn't have a real niche. The Hydra we already have, and the gun's pretty damn similar, and the only other thing, it's kind of like a Super Shredder, but at a shorter range. In fact, we'll talk about that as well later on in the video, how after using it and testing it, I find it to be more of a shotgun than an assault rifle. Two seconds. 2 seconds is all that it takes to kill a smasher by myself, mind you, in a 94 mission. Of course, we had her reload speed boost and also Warcry, which makes it a little bit easier, but still 2 seconds is nothing to laugh at. It's close to highest damaging gun in the game, kind of. The gun is so wonky because it has such a weird spread on it that it's good in certain scenarios, but it's also bad in the same scenarios. Like, yeah, I just killed a smasher in 2 seconds, that's all it took, and I mean to a T. I'm talking 2 seconds down to the millisecond, which is, you know, really good, but why not use something else? That is the main issue with this gun, and I'm trying to get that point across, that there's already guns that do what this thing does, and probably, not that they do it better, but they have more usefulness in other parts of the game, more variety, as it were. Now, remember when I said that this gun is kind of like a shotgun? If you watch the footage right now, this is the best way that I've found to use this weapon. Kill tunnel, and you stick on the side and you blind shoot from the corner. Simple as that. The spread on the gun makes it hit everything downrange, and as long as you're aiming for at least close to the head, you'll hit more than one target almost every time, and that makes it a lot better than you would actually think. It's almost comparable to a long arm enforcer with 4,000 range, and the thing hits hard, don't get me wrong. I mean, it literally destroys everything that it hits. It's just wonky. I don't know another word to really describe it. I like the gun, I really do. I've been using it since it came out on every kind of character, trying to build it a certain way and, you know, test it for you guys. This is the best way I found to use this weapon. Throw it down range and just destroy everything in front of you. Refrigerator guys, husky husk smashers, it really doesn't matter, because a bullet somewhere at some point will hit them. And as long as you empty out your clip on Rio and reload at that faster reload speed, you get that crit, and you also get that fire rate boost. It really does some damage. I like the gun a lot. Like I said, the only main issue with it is that there's just other guns that do it better. The Super Shredder you wouldn't use in every scenario, but it's a damn good weapon. It's one of the hardest hitting, fastest firing guns that hit that hard in the entire game. And I compare it to that more than I do the Hydra. And like I said, I hate the Hydra. I don't like the 3,500 range. The split feels too tight. And again, there's better weapons that do the same thing. So it's really in a class of its own, but that's kind of a negative thing in this instance. So the next question would logically be, should you get it? And the answer is yes. I mean, you should. If you can afford to, absolutely pick it up. It is, in my opinion, a very noob-friendly weapon. And I don't mean noob in like a derogatory sense. I mean, if you're new to the game and you don't have anything decent or legendary yet, and this is sitting in the store for you, pick it up. You can use this with the Gravedigger simultaneously to kill everything in the game. You can use this for farther range, hit harder, kill mist monsters with it, and then switch to your Gravedigger. An entire loadout is waiting for you in the store. If you're a collector, absolutely pick this thing up. Time and time again, people ask me, you know, is it worth perking up? And it's hard for me to answer, but on this one, I'm gonna have to say yes and no. Again, it depends where you are in the game. If you have some extra perk up and you're looking for a fun new weapon to try out, I mean, that's half the reason I'm playing with it, is the novelty of just playing with a brand new gun that's a little different than anything else that I have in the game, then yeah, perk it up, have fun, enjoy it. It's not bad by any means, but like I said, if you are a newer player and you don't have all this extra perk up and you're still grinding that survivor XP and you're trying to get your level up, then maybe hold off. I mean, pick the weapon up because it's going to be gone very soon, but maybe not perk it up. If you have something else, you know, instead that can kill mist monsters, because that's kind of what this gun is for, pick that up first, level that one up first, and when you have some extra time, you know, throw it into this one. That's really what I think about this weapon. It's good in many aspects. The video footage proves it. The gun hits hard. I really wish that it was a little bit faster on the fire rate, and I really wish it was better than the Hydra. But also, you have to keep in mind that the Hydra can roll better. This gun is your basic 2 damage, 1 utility, and then the snare plus snare, affliction plus affliction perk. The Hydra can roll double crit chance damage, or something to that effect. Very similar to the Gravedigger, which therefore kind of leaves the Hydra to be a little bit better, sadly. So pick it up, level it up, it's a great gun, you won't regret it. if you're new to the game and you need a mist monster killer, this gun works very well in that category as well. Remember to make it shadow shard. You are trying to do as much damage as you can per bullet per shot and not DPS. DPS is not this gun's strong suit. So don't be a noob like me and accidentally make it Brightcore, because that's exactly what I did. And even though it's okay, it can be better. And maybe that's why my numbers on the Hydra came back a little bit skewed, because the Hydra is shadow shard. Well, Sunbeam, actually. So yeah, the gun's great, guys. Pick it up. Now remember, I said in the beginning of this video, we have huge news, like enormous, like mind-blowing news, but I cannot talk about it just yet. But as soon as I can, I will let you guys know, and it's pretty hype. Also, guys, we stream every single day at twitch.tv/roundedtiktak. We hope to see you there. We got an awesome community going on Discord as well. Both of those links will be in the comments below or the description. They'll be somewhere. There will be links around for you guys to click on. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you guys like the Rat King. If not, if you do, why do you like it? What guns do you compare it to? I heard a lot of people throwing the word bundle bus around, but the bundle bus is outrageously overpowered, and I don't think this thing comes close to it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm going to be trying to make more, just like you guys asked for. We'll see you on the next one. TikTak out.